Let the games begin. David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. They meet face to face ahead of their fight coming in February 2025. I'm going to give you guys the initial look and discuss what I've seen and what my thoughts are for this amazing fight already scheduled for 2025. I got my headsets, got the headphones ready. If you like this sort of thing, boxing is your deal, subscribe to the channel. And here we go. So they had a press conference. Since they had both fighters in attendance, they did the green screen so they could put together the promotional material for commercials and shoulder programming, things like that. And let me just say, things got pretty heated in this face-off, which you guys will see in less than a minute. David Benavidez said, "I'll break your mouth. I'll break your mouth." And then Morrell, he started talking back and he said, "I'm going to F you up. I'm going to F you up." Let's go. Roll the clip. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, they speak Spanish. Yeah. Hey, he said, I'm gonna break your mouth. Listen, initially what I noticed is David Morrell kind of big. Pause. We got to pause. We going to pause that one. But listen, Morrell, certain angles, it almost looked like Morrell was bigger, like in terms of height, but it's pretty close. This is how you know you have a great fight, when it's so evenly matched. Now, Morrell as a pro doesn't have as many fights as Benavidez, of course, but he has a lot of experience. He's an amateur, you know, and had his amateur fights in Cuba before he defected and came to the States. But I was surprised by the size, pause, of David Morrell, you know. And then some people were commenting like, oh, Benavidez, he doesn't look like dialed in. I mean, Benavidez is a former like chunky kid when he was sparring with Golovkin. Hell no, God, hey, Max's punch, tick, nothing, right? And Kelly Pavlik. So I don't think that, you know, David Benavidez has ever really been known for, quote unquote, being body beautiful, right? Having like, you know, some kind of Adonis, you know, Anthony Joshua type physique. That's just not really ever been his deal. But in boxing, you don't really need that. I've seen a lot of guys who have musculature and they're vascular and stuff like that, but they have no power. Like you look at like even like a Tim Bradley. I mean, he's ripped, you know, abs poking out and stuff like that, but he ain't got no pop. David Benavidez is comfortable in his style, so he doesn't have to, you know, impress you physically. So I'm not really worried about either guy's shape, but, you know, if we're judging, obviously Morrell looks leaner. I want to see him. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. He said, "I want to see." Oh, they had to get it. Benavidez pops. That's how you know it's bad when Benavidez pop. Jose had to come in and like kind of like and separate the two. You all seen that? See, this is the angle. Like, I can't tell who's bigger. You know what I'm saying? They both look pretty neck and neck, like pretty even. Hey, shout out to my boy Morrell. Why he walked back up? They separated him. Why he walked right back to the fire? Hey, I love this so much. Shout out. Listen, they just got separated, and then my boy Morrell, he walked right back up like, what's up? Watch. Look, he right back to it.
This is what you guys want. Let's go. Let's get out the way. We're not even touching each other. Come on.
Okay. So basically what David Benavidez says, get out the way, everybody move out the way. You got like his dad, Showtime, or not Showtime, Amazon Prime crew or PBC crew, film people. And they're getting in the way because they think it's getting heated. And he's like, we're not going to touch each other. We know, we're professionals. Everybody out the way. I like that. Yeah. Listen, I noticed this in the pandemic, like the first year of the pandemic. I wasn't feeling that. Like, I believe it was like Crawford and Kell Brook. He fought in the pandemic, and they had him like super far apart. Listen, y'all trying to make boxing soft. I'm not for it. I'm old school boxing fan, and I don't like that where they got the face off and they this far apart and, just too much mingling and getting in the way of the fighters. Let them do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Tyson, even though the fight was trash, Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul the day before at the weigh-in, and Jake Paul, he stepped on my toes, so I broke my back. It's spinal, right? I'm sure that slap added to the interest and got people hyped and got, a couple more 100,000 views or whatever because it looked like Mike was going to do something to the naked eye, not to me, but to the naked eye. So yeah, it's promotion. It's promotion. So I like how they're trash talking and then they told everyone to back up. Like we got this. They ain't gonna get out of hand.
Let's go. Let's get out the way. We're not even touching each other. Come on. We're not even touching each other. Eso es lo que quería, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
We're good.
Why you smiling like that? Why Benavidez smiling like that? Why? Hey, yo, bro, why was he smiling like the Smile movie? Why he smiling like the Joker? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. Bro, why he smile like that? Oh, we back. I love this. I love that they're both bilingual and they speak Spanish. They chirping. Oh, wow.
Hey, estaba aquí, no hiciste nada. Tuviste que fue quedar la gente pasar algo.
Listen, wait, get out the way. This is what you guys want. Let's go. Let's get out the way.
It's all cool.
We're not even touching each other. Come on. Eso es lo que quería, ¿verdad? This is what you wanted.
This is what you wanted.
We're good.
See, Morrell look right there. Morrell look low key, kind of lightweight bigger. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's close.
Everyone, thank you, David.
Thanks.
Benavidez do look big right there. He look kind of big right there. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's like I don't even know. I doubt he started his camp. The fight's in February. So shout out to PBC. Thank you, Al Heyman. 2025. I love it. We're in 2024 still, and your boy Ego, I already got something to look forward to. This is a banger. Like, this is something that in boxing normally you see years after it's too late or even later in the year, something like that. But PBC, they getting it cracking early February. I love it. I love it. Respect to both fighters because this is a fight that neither guy has to take right now. And Benavidez couldn't get the Canelo fight or Canelo stalling, playing games, fighting Berlanga and Munguia, payday, doing all this, saying Benavidez want a payday and I fight who I want. So bump all that, go straight to Morrell. If you get by him, then the pressure's still going to be there for Canelo to fight Benavidez. But if he loses to Morrell, obviously that'll stop. and then maybe Morrell would emerge as a possible Canelo foe. But this is a good fight, man. This is a banger. When it comes to fights like this, I don't have nothing negative to say. Great platform, Amazon Prime pay-per-view. PBC clearly knows how to host fights and fights of this magnitude. Listen, what I love is there's a lot of other promotions and they're like paying celebrities to be in the crowd, or, you know, you had the Turkey Crawford Madrimov and they had Eminem rapping, doing a set, this bloated production, you know, with fake fireworks and stuff. I'm a boxing fan. Like, I really don't need all that. Give me a banging card with good fights and a great main event. Chef's kiss. I don't need mini concerts and Doja Cat and all this other extra frills and spills and thrills and stuff like that. This is a banger. And the last thing, I don't want to turn into a negative video or like a rant, but it's just sad because like you got a fight like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, and it gets all this publicity for obvious reasons. It's Mike Tyson, you know, and people want to see what he could do at his age and all this type. And it's a big spectacle, and you get all these eyes tuned in, and then the fight don't really deliver. Then you got a fight like this, and, you know, I need people to judge boxing based on this. This is like a real boxing fight. This is a real fight right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope people support it instead of like supporting like the commercial fights only and the gimmicky fights only. But shout out to Benavidez and Morrell and PBC for making this happen. This is a banger. Something to watch.